was happy with it. I didn't want to mess with any adjustments. I just wanted to keep my hands on the wheels and focus on making good corners. And yeah, the car had good speed, so I was happy with the adjustments that they made with gearing and all that. I think it paid off.
I know for any rookie coming into Indy 500, you want it to be smooth and simple. You've not had that at any time, whether it's rain, the first attempt that didn't go well. Tell me about processing all that. It's a very Indy 500 thing.
Yeah, I think that's something I didn't really, realize. With all the time that you get, I just thought it'd be like pretty easy, easy flowing, and whatever day that was, Thursday I think was not smooth at all for us and our team. Friday was the smoothest day that we've had, no weather interruptions or anything, and then today with that first run, the issue there was surprising, and obviously hurt our run, but thankfully that second run there went smooth, and we're in the show.
Last thing for you, tell me about this McLaren team. Some struggles today, Callum running again. Seems like the team's rallying at wherever the issues happen to be. It's a new team for you, but tell me about your reception to that.
Yeah, I think obviously very stressful probably for parties there, with the issues with us, and then their technical failure or whatever the issue is there. But the good thing is with this format is you get more opportunities. So between the draw, not working out for Rossi's still going really fast. So I think hopefully there's no more issues throughout the day and everybody get qualified well.
How relieved are you?
Yeah, sure. I wasn't too stressed out after not getting to complete that first run, so just was good. I wasn't really expecting to go faster there when we did, so that was surprising and good.
What's your overall takeaway after one time doing this, Kyle, about this process?
Yeah, to this point, it's been a really fun experience. I've never gotten to compete in a qualifying sort of day like this, so it's honestly pretty relaxing doing it like this. I feel like everybody talks about how stressful it is, which maybe if your car speed wasn't there, it'd be more stressful. Or if we had another issue, then you'd begin to stress. But I feel like when you can do multiple runs, it just calms the nerves for me, anyways. So yeah.
But after what happened on that first run, was that almost getting it out of the way? The nerves part.
Yeah,
the second run, you seem, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I feel like I executed a better run myself maybe that last time. Just being more comfortable with hitting buttons and watching for shift lights and things like that. Where the first run, I felt like I executed it good too. I was just more like having to think about it and really pay attention more. So it just became a little bit more natural, kind of knocking the edge off there the first run.
The thought process, Kyle, when you experience whatever you experienced there on the lap 4 of your first run, the move just to pull it into pit lane, I imagine that's kind of just instinctive. You feel like something's going wrong and you want to avoid anything catastrophic going on.
Well, it shut down on its own.
Oh, okay.
I didn't slow down. The car slowed down, and I didn't know what to do. I still had my foot flat.
Okay.
So, and then there was miscommunication. I guess they told me just to complete my lap, but I thought they told me to abort the lap. Okay. So, so I pitted, which it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Was it a plenum fire?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Which, if I'd have known what to do in that circumstance, I could have, I guess just lifted and went back to it and completed a below average run, but at least would have probably been enough to be in the show at that point.
Yeah, that's up in the Pato. How enthused are you? It looks like Fast 12 is probably going to happen.
Yeah, is it? I don't know. I think that's great. So, it's really cool. It makes the windows a lot tighter for tomorrow, but I think it's something to be proud of for sure. On my part, a little bit, but qualifying is about the team, and they brought a fast race car, so proud of everybody's effort.
Can you tell us a little bit
what is it like to go out there and run 4 laps with your foot flat to the floor, which you probably did most of them today? What is that like?
Yeah, the car balance was good, so it wasn't too nerve-wracking anyways. It was just, like I said, pretty balanced, so behind the wheel, I just try to make sure I hit my marks and didn't like miss an entry and then have to add more wheel. Because then if you miss your entry a little bit, then you kind of get behind on your steering angle, and then I think that's when your car balance can kind of get off. But I feel like I hit my marks okay there.
You said yesterday that Fast Friday, the additional horsepower and speeds weren't maybe quite as intense as you were expecting it to be. How did the 4-lap run and qualifying for the Mud compare to what your expectations were?
Less stressful for sure. Like I think I think the whole time when I found out about me doing the Indy 500, I was like, man, like that boost is gonna be crazy. And watching qualifying last year, when you see the mile per hour, because they show how fast they're going, you're like, holy shit, like that's gotta feel crazy. But when you have the grip there, it doesn't feel like you're going 20 mile an hour faster. That's what's been like the weirdest thing for me to try and get used to, is like, I'll make a run that doesn't really feel that fast, and I come in and like our numbers towards the top of the pylon, like that didn't feel like you can't really, like, I can't judge lap time or mile per hour. It's just like it just happens or it doesn't. So it's really weird.
Did you get all the buttons and everything pushed on your qualifying run? Like, did you get the weight jacker?
I just did the weight jacker thing, but I didn't make any car adjustments during the lap. So I was just worried about shifting when I needed to shift to the right spots, and then hitting that button down the straightaway, and then hitting it again before I got to the corner.
You mentioned you had a tighter schedule. Are you confident you'll be able to get everything done tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we'll see how the Fast 12 goes. I think if you make the Fast 6, then it's decision-making time. So, yeah, we'll see.
I'm not trying to stress you out, but Monday is a possibility. If it rains out tomorrow in Wilkesboro, like I guess Wilkesboro could get postponed to Monday. Bob told me the forecast is not looking good.
Okay.
So, like, have you guys even thought about that, or no?
I heard John mention that he hopes it rains so we could race Monday, because I guess it would be easier for our schedule. But
really? Okay.
I guess if it was a Monday night race, I don't know if it'd be a Monday day race, but
yeah, I mean, because they got the practice here 11 to 1 Monday, so I didn't
11 to 1. Oh yeah, that would be nice.
Okay. Yeah,
nice.
If presuming it's not like a
great
start.
Yeah,
What was after you had your incident in your run? Pato and Rossi pulled out of their positions on the first run through. Kyle Larson hasn't run disallowed. Can you kind of just describe to us what the garages were like for that a couple hours before you went back out on track?
I'm not really sure, because I didn't know. I found out I was in my motorhome that Callum's had their technical issues, and I didn't even realize that Pato and Rossi had pulled out of line. I was just sitting, when I came back, I was sitting in the office like watching other people qualify, and I knew they drew late, so I was like, oh, they're just waiting to go out there. And then I found out they didn't run, so it seemed pretty relaxed anyways.
Thanks, Kyle.
Thanks, Kyle. Appreciate it, man.